Finger off the lens. Now you see the giraffes?
See the blue cars?
Yep. Oh my gosh!
Just focus on those when it's coming down here.
Oh my god! And the people! They go up and down!
It does it 3 times. That horse is out of the yellow one, the ostrich up front, outlaw the sheriff, and the rhino.
Oh my gosh!
Lionel was real good at making things work. Did they try the button?
No, not yet.
Here. Push it in.
This button?
Oh, there goes.
Excellent.
You like the place, sir?
You don't know the one down there.
Come over here, sir. See where it says 1360? Watch out there.
They got it right in there.
No.
That's our peanut layout.
Yes, because it is shaped like a peanut. Yes.
Grant?
Yeah, oh, Grants, yes.
Almost to Colorado. Ryan and grandson all watch the train go by.
Yeah.
Grandpa owned an oil company. Grandson asked me to do his oil in those tank cars. Grandpa didn't know all the numbers of the car. So he went back to work the next day and every time the car reads there was another oil on it, he changed gas on both sides of it. That was from
Okay.
narrow gauge, right? Full gauge down to Antonito. That was narrow gauge from Sina video. The whole train went over there and headed up the hill. That's a true story, that is. You get cat blue, though. That swing right there to the branch train is the same scale as that one. The explanation for that, this is 56.5-inch track,
Yeah.
that's 30-inch track, narrow gauge. People in the same size trains and equipment small. That color on that, that's Erie Lackawanna, but the color came from the Lackawanna Railroad. That's what their diesels were painted. Gray and maroon.
That's G-scale overhead. It's that size of train people landscape the backyards and run them outdoors.
Yeah.
I take mine to the VFW. We put tracks on the bar and we put tracks on the train. It works.
Yeah. So, well, I want to be sure to get the paper one on my movie.
Paper train.
Paper train, is that in that room?
No.
No?
We had
We got 2 more rooms yet.
a tunnel.
We don't have any paper trains, but I know where there's a bridge.
Ah, okay.
Where?
In the N-scale room.
Paper one?
I believe it's up above the margin, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I spotted it the other day.
That one there.
Whoa.
Real steam engine.
Whoa.
Sits right there, steam powered locomotive.
Real steam.
Real steam. You can buy them built. You can buy them all parts.
My gosh.
You just buy them metal and turn your own kind of machine shop. It's a 464 Hudson.
Uh-huh.
The engineer sat on the car behind the engine. You see where the cables come out of the box to go.
Oh, yeah.
And drove it from there.
Oh, my gosh.
The pressure gauge inside goes to 120 psi.
Whoa.
Wow, we got a feeling that the safety valves are set about 90. Well, yeah. Well, we had one on the 7-inch track below. The Tesla, we had an engine. There's an American, a 440. And we get this large scale quarterly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got the magazine. You see the guy sitting on the tender, driving that engine, and right here is the propane bottle. And I'm saying, if that blows, the church gets a new soprano.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And of course, you got all of the other stuff on the walls.
Ooh, yeah. Let me see if I can.
You got Baby Ruth. You got Lifesavers.
That water tower up there in the corner,
Yeah.
that's made by German concern, LGB or Pola.
Uh-huh.
You take the lid off of it, pour your non-carbonated beverage in it, and then you can pull the spout down and pour the beverage into your glass.
Excellent.
So if you like wine, you can do that.
Yes. Yes, any non-carbonated beverage will work.
And I got a little car that looks like a wine flask on wheels. So
Excellent.
if I pull around the train, you can
Yeah.
fill it out of that water tank, run it around to where you're sitting. Take the
Yes.
hose down, turn the valve, and fill your glass.
Have you ever heard about people that build ships in bottles?
Yes.
Have you seen them?
I have seen ships in bottles, yes.
Come here, stand there, and look there.
Oh my
We don't do
gosh.
ships, and we don't make them out of sticks and tissue paper. Don't get too close, won't be able to see the damn thing.
Let's see.
Oh, that works.
Oh my gosh.
That's neat, isn't it?
That's
Kids
amazing.
want to know how they got it in there. And I don't know, so I just tell them it's magic.
Yeah,
Well, it is.
pretty much.
Now then.
Pretty much magic.
Got one? Oh, yeah, I can show you some magic. Over here. Are you ready?
Yeah?
Come on, see, you hear that? You want to see it again?
Sure.
You don't think I can do it twice, huh?
No.
Come over here and look. Oh, you little face. And I've had kids
Oh.
looking up there to find the motion sensor.
Yeah.
It's just stag.
Yeah. 3D puzzle, my gosh.
Yeah.
Did you show her mine?
Yeah, we did that. Now, do either of you two remember Lone Ranger?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the program, as he's leaving town, somebody would say, "Who was that masked man?"
Yes.
Somebody else would say, "I don't know, but he left this." What'd he leave?
Silver bullet.
Silver bullet.
He's been here 6 times. And we can prove it.
Oh my. Yeah. Excellent.
You gotta remember, we're not crazy. It's the rest of the world. Well, I'm crazy because people just talk about you. If you're insane, they put you in a rubber room.
Right.
This here,
Tom T. Hall did a song that says, "I might be crazy, but it keeps me from going insane."
That's all right.
this is the first one he gave John. That's the last one up there.
Uh-huh.
This is an Indian village in Cliff Dwelling. This is Old El Paso from the Marty Robbins song.
Here, can you
That one over there
up there?
is Dodge City.
So, who made these?
Paul Sorensen, a retired jeweler. We gave him the train and the track. He made or modified everything you see in there.
Oh.
Now, look on the rail. On the fence rail.
There's a cat.
Yeah.
We call that diorama Old El Paso.
Ridge.
You remember above the Markland?
Wow.
Yeah. You remember the Marty Robbins song about Old El Paso?
I don't think so.
Talked about a place called Rosa's Cantina.
Uh huh.
Look in the right-hand corner.
There it is.
There's two bridges up there.
They look like they're wooden.
No. See, we're right on the tracks. Where the Lionel track is. Look on the Lionel track.
Oh, up there.
Yeah.
That's metal.
No, one of them is. The other one ain't.
Those look like they're metal.
No, they're not. Okay, ma'am. Can't go in there yet.
Oh.
I haven't seen everything.
Got to see how smart you are.
Uh-oh.
You
Well,
see the blue ones up there on the top shelf?
yeah.
Do you know what you do with those?
Well, you're a kid and you push them.
No, ma'am.
What?
You might be a kid, but you're a wee little kid. In this case, you're sleeping in the crib. Your mama just laid you there. She raises the crib rail. Then she grabs one of those and places it on the crib rail. She winds up the smokestack. That will slowly roll down the crib rail, play Brahms' lullaby, and put you to sleep.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't have one of those when I was a baby.
No.
No, my mama rocked me to sleep.
Big rock.
She used some big rocks, too.
Yeah.
Said she broke some of them. Do you make hot chocolate?
Yes?
Do you use the instant kind where you heat the water and add powder?
Yeah.
How do you get the water hot?
I put the cup in the microwave.
Sir,
Gee, I need your
you
hand
have to
quick.
pay attention to
Help
this
me.
one.
That's shame on you
Oh, okay.
for saying the M word.
Oh, okay.
That's how you heat water.
Boil water.
Oh my
Tea
gosh.
kettle train.
Oh
He and
my.
I got ours.
Oh my
Water goes
gosh.
in there. This goes on his stove. When the water boils, the whistle will blow, and the wheel will turn.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. His was
Okay.
32, mine was 36. Wait a minute. Turn yourself around. Those paintings, 5 of them,
Yes.
those were done by Mary in the front desk.
Oh wow.
She good.
Yep.
Those are kids.
I bet they're gonna want to ride the train.
Oh.
IHOP with me.
Kids are coming in and I'll let my
2
shotgun
years
in the
ago.
truck.
When my son was in for mingling with his girlfriend, we're sitting in around here and there they were talking over here, right behind me. Choo-choo man, choo-choo man, choo-choo man, choo-choo. Kid about that high.
Okay, man.
Recognize me.
Yes.
Looky over here.
Yeah.
See these yellow things on the train?
Bananas?
Yes, ma'am.
It's the banana and coffee train.
No, hang on a minute. I didn't ask you about the white thing. What kind of critter eats bananas?
Monkeys.
That's right. Look over here. It's King Kong. He came to town one day wanting some hot chocolate that wasn't made in the microwave
The hell with
and some bananas.
Uh-huh.
Nobody had any. So you know what he did?
What?
He got mad and he took the roof off of our building over here.
Ah. Uh-huh.
Ever since then, people in town been paying the railroad to haul his food. Well, look how good it worked. Nobody else lost their roof.
Yeah.
This is Z-Scale made by the Markman Company in Germany. They came out with this in the mid-70s.
Uh-huh.
When they designed it, they used the last letter in the alphabet for the scale because they didn't think anybody else could mass produce a smaller one. And up until 4 years ago this month, they were right. Then 4 years ago, the Japanese came out with one called T-Scale,
Ah.
which is just slightly less than half of this.
Oh my gosh.
Now let me set you up with a picture when he comes back around. First of all, we'll start by doing this.
You're on the internet.
See, that shows you
Uh-huh.
how
Yeah.
wide the tracks are.
Right.
If you're on the
Okay.
internet, you can
Yeah.
get on
Yeah.
YouTube. My son sent me this thing. Some guy has carved on a piece of plastic the size of that eraser on it.
What's this?
A dime.
That's right.
Carved train,
Watch.
and everything in it.
Oh, wow.
And you just stand there and you took a picture of it. He was spinning it around with his finger.
Uh-huh.
And you can't
Locomotive isn't hardly any taller than that
focused
dime.
on, right on that. You
Right.
couldn't tell it
Yes,
wasn't-
it's tiny.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So now when you can tell them about the Z-scale, they got the size reference.
Right.
And then wait till you see your eyes when you tell them about the one that's half of this.
Right. The T scale.
Right.
If you're into trains, you can find anything on there.
It just spent years. Probably couldn't keep up with the new things they put out.
They built a new engine in England.
Mhm.
What the hell is the name of that?
England?
Yeah, the new engine they built.
Personally, I call it Sylvester.
Oh, damn it. You remember
Tornado?
all that. Who?
Tornado.
Tornado. Go on and get the Tornado train
Uh-huh.
on YouTube. Guy was taking pictures of this thing. It took him 18 or 10 years to make.
Uh-huh.
And the first week it was out, everybody's complaining it had new appliances, air pumps and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Well, hell, when they did away with steam in the 50s, if they'd have kept them, they'd have changed all that out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But a guy was standing a little closer and by on the platform and blew him over. But it's a
Whoa.
brand spanking new engine.
Hmm.
And it made it into town one day when they were having ice storms and all that good stuff. Here's all these people on a platform their electric train couldn't run because it ice all over the lines.
Mm-hmm.
They get on, they took them back. How many years ago was Mississippi flooded so bad? One of them hurricanes got in there.
Just about everything.
That was Katrina.
People lived over here and they worked, or lived here and they worked there in St. Louis, wherever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Had a steam train,
Okay.
the tourist thing there. They just went slowly across the river. You're not gonna, because it was above the track. They just drove across the river. Couldn't put electric diesel on there because they got
Right.
electric motors.
Right.
So until the river went down, that steam train carried them back and forth to work.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very cool.
this is English.
Oh,
The
okay.
sign, the sign.
That's a high-speed test track out of Holloman.
That's where that went.
That's the straightest track in the world right there.
Huh.
10 miles long, perfectly straight and level.
You know how to stop it?
No, parachute.
Whoa, big fella.
No. Water trough.
Oh my gosh.
And you don't want to be standing anywhere within 100 yards at the end of the track when that thing hits the water. But the water trough, fencing in New York Central across Indiana and Ohio where it was flat, put water troughs in between the rails.
I
Oh.
think this
They had a
right
scoop
here.
on the engine. You would put the scoop down and they'd slow down to 50, scoop the water into the tender.
Okay.
Because they use 5 times the water they do fuel, remember.
Right.
So they would miss stops. Because they didn't have to stop for water. They wouldn't stop in there for passengers anyway.
Oh, okay.
They only made water stops on the Broadway Limited and the 20th Century Limited.
Oh, okay.
Those two. And they were always fussing who's going to get first to Chicago and first in New York. And if
Okay.
your fireman didn't get all the water in that he had to and he had to stop the train to stop early, you heard about it. You heard about it. But this thing here, this is an English railway.
Wow.
We get tours in the summer,
Uh-huh.
and one of the guys got off the bus and said that railway ran behind his house when he was a kid. I don't think John knew it, he just liked the sign. But you can tell about a...
Oh, wow.
Are you familiar with the Tehachapi Loop?
Nope.
Have you heard of Tehachapi Loop?
Nope.
From here.
Oh my gosh.
Between Bakersfield and Barstow?
Right.
You go up and you go over, you go down, you go under.
Wow.
You see the angle of that curve?
Yeah.
That's a 20-mile-an-hour curve on flat land.
Yeah.
They were before the banks took all the money running 200 trains a day over that.
Oh my gosh.
UP and BNSF.
Oh my gosh.
Now that one is small.
Uh-huh.
That one there is Williams Loop, which is on the way to Sacramento. If you'll notice, the engines are there The tail end of the train is under it.
Wow.
The contract called for 1%. That was the only spot that was greater than 1%.
Wow.
So they made a big ass loop, and that's where you go.
Wow.
This is our version of it. This train here will go underneath
Oh my
itself
gosh.
right there. If the engine comes out, there it goes. See there?
Yeah.
I wouldn't lie to you. He would. But
I didn't stutter.
now, you want some real cheap scenery?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, tile from a roof, ceiling tile,
They get water stain like that and throw them away.
and you just
We're going to paint them anyway, so it's free.
yeah.
You strong, sir?
Strong enough.
Okay. Would you pick up this volcano, please?
Whoa.
This is our version of Mount St. Helens after.
Oh, okay.
Iron slag or something?
So
What?
here we come.
No, this is mill slag.
Okay.
That's sparks. He's looking at it. He didn't want to ask why.
Right.
So what sparks?
Sparks. 48 grinding wheels on a side as they resurface the rails. Every time you touch steel with a grinding wheel, you get sparks. That's what builds up on the apron and falls off.
So it's kind of
And
like
it's
in
free.
your wheel well, huh?
No, it's outside,
Uh-huh.
not near the wheels.
Okay.
Nowhere near the wheels on those cars.
Okay.
Who did what to who? That's the finger of God. I tell the kids when I pick them up, you know who that is?
Sounds stinky.
Thomas the Tank Engine? Right. Who the car is behind? One Toddy Duty's clown. Surely you remember that.
What do you found?
You might remember it, but his name ain't Shirley.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Does he ever pay attention? The other's Annie. Annie Clarabelle is who he normally pulls.
Right.
And
Well,
that,
you know, I lived
that
in
is a
Africa.
cartoon hand.
Ah.
All cartoons, 3 fingers and a thumb.
Ah, yes.
There's one. I had a rock. I had a piece of mill slag. I
Uh-huh.
couldn't decide whether it was Moses or Jesus. Somebody stole the damn thing.
Oh.
And I had a Mexican, a cowboy hat in there. Somebody stole that.
Oh.
Oh, she did. She set fire to the house.
Oh my
She
gosh.
said the M word.
What?
Happens every time.
You ever seen a fancy dog show?
Let's get to the house.
Just on TV.
Yeah.
Show her the house first.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
right there. But she can't see the fire. I mean, well, firefighters like people who just get in that close, don't they?
Yeah.
What we have here is the world's worst fire department.
Well, yeah.
You see the fire you started?
Right. Yeah.
You said
That's the
M
fire
word.
station.